In today's video, we're going to be integrating Microsoft Dynamics 365 CRM with WordPress using MailOptin. Now, you'll need a Microsoft Azure account. Since I already have one set up, I'm going to go to the search bar and find App Registration. Now, once we have done this, we'll need to create a new registration. And right away, we'll need to name it. I'm going to call it MailOptin. Next, we'll select the third option here, and our redirect URL will be web. I'll jump to the documentation page and grab this URL, this redirect URL, and copy it and paste it in this field. After this, I'm going to click on register. You'll find a link to the documentation in the description down below. So right now it's creating the application, and once it's done, we can move on to the next step. So on this page, you just want to scroll down and click on View API Permissions. We'll add a new permission. That's going to open up a window on the right, and here I'm going to select Dynamics CRM. Okay, right now we'll see the permissions. We'll check user impersonation and click Add Permissions. Okay, so moving on, we're going to go to Certificates and Secrets. All right, so here we can create a new client secret, and I'll just enter MailOptin as the description. And once you're done with that, you'll need to set an expiration date, then add. Let's wait for it to update. And then we'll see our secret information. So I'll copy both the secret and secret ID and paste them somewhere to keep them safe. Then I'll go back to Overview and I'll copy the application or client ID. I'm going to copy this and paste it somewhere safe as well. Now in WordPress, I'm going to go to MailOptin, then Integrations. And right now we just need to find the Microsoft Dynamics 365 on the list. We'll click Configure. And first off, we'll need to find our CRM URL. So with the CRM open, I'm going to highlight this slash and everything before it. Then I will copy it and paste it in this field. The application or client ID. We'll copy it and paste it in this field. And now we're going to do the same for our client secret. We'll go back and copy it, and we'll paste it in the field provided. All right, now let's save our changes. And we'll need to find Dynamics 365 one more time. We'll click on Configure again. And this time, all we need to do is authorize our account. We're going to check the box to consent, and then we'll click on Accept. All right, so we have successfully connected Microsoft Dynamics 365. We'll go ahead and create an opt-in campaign to test it out. So let's add a new one, and we're going to call it Microsoft. Now the next thing we're going to do here is find a template. I think this one looks fine. We have our preview here with our settings on the left. This is our design tab where you can customize the look of the opt-in. If we go back, we'll find the headline options. They're pretty intuitive. Going back again, we have our description, which has similar options to the headline. Then there's note, again, which is similar. And then we have fields. So in fields, you can choose to use custom HTML by toggling this switch. You can paste the HTML in the field provided. You can also choose to use only a call to action button simply by toggling this switch. So you can see now there's only a button, and you can customize this button right here. If we turn this off, we'll get to use the standard fields. You can expand each of them to customize their options. The email field is required by default, so you'll notice that it looks slightly different. We can also easily add a custom field by clicking on this button, and all you need to do is enter a title, select a type, and customize the remaining options. You can also choose to make the field required by toggling this switch. I'm going to click on delete to remove this. And then we'll see our button options once again. If we want to, we can change the background. Let's make it red or make it pink or something similar to what's in the gradient. So this is just an example of what you can do. You can also change the label if you want, and so on. Now moving on, we also have configuration options for our opt-in, which you can make changes to as well. But we'll keep these default options and we can move on to configuration. But before we do this, let's jump to our CRM. And let's go ahead and create a list first. So we're going to go to marketing lists. And right now I have one called MailOptin test. Let's add a new list. I'm going to call it sample. And right below, we're going to select the list type. We'll need to keep it as static. Moving on, we'll go to targeted at, and that could either be account, contact, or lead. I'll use contact, and I'll keep the default owner, which is my user. So I'm going to click on save and close since I'm only going to fill out the mandatory fields. Once it's done, we'll jump back to WordPress. And by the way, if you don't have a CRM, you can choose to keep your leads inside of MailOptin only. In our case, we'll set up a new integration, and that's going to be Microsoft Dynamics 365. We'll select our email list, which is sample, and that's it. We can click on the back button to go back to our main menu. We can move on to after conversion, which is what happens after a lead converts. You can customize these options if you want. Next, we'll go to display rules, and this is where you determine when the opt-in shows up. We'll use after X seconds. We'll activate the rule. We'll keep it as 1 second, and we'll go back. And at this point, we can turn the opt-in on and save our changes. Once our changes are saved, we can close this. We'll go back to our opt-in campaigns dashboard. I'm going to turn off every other opt-in campaign except Microsoft. And now, in order to test this, we'll need to open our website in a new incognito window. So once that window opens, we'll see our pop-up. I'm going to enter some random lead information and click on subscribe now. And as soon as we see the success message, we can go ahead and take a look at our marketing list. So let's close this incognito window and let us also go back to our CRM. Once we're there, we'll go to our sample list. And now we can see the lead that we entered as our only member. All right, so this is how you integrate Microsoft Dynamics 365 CRM with WordPress using MailOptin. Thanks for watching and see you next time.